I got about halfway up the pass and had to turn around. The weather has just been atrocious, bordering on dangerous. So I'm back on the ferry after crossing the Arctic Circle a few hours ago here in Iceland. Feels awesome to have finally done it. I think it's really weird because in my Nordkap trip that I did, obviously I was ploughing in 300-mile days, day after day after day, and this one's obviously a bit different because it's more of a kind of dual challenge, and that there's all the kind of sea crossings to do as well, plus the roads totally aren't the same. Even the E6, which runs through Sweden and Norway, is a pretty substantial road, whereas the number one ring road here in Iceland just isn't. But yeah, so when I rolled off the ferry, basically I had a little pog around the island and just got myself up to the Arctic Circle. I tried to get myself up to the most northerly point of the island, which is kind of like a dirt track, but it's not even like a Icelandic off-road. It's just a kind of walker's track, and I kind of got halfway up and had to do a bit of a U-turn. It was far too, really steep. The bike, to be fair, the bike didn't actually let me down, but I think it was more my kind of my own confidence about getting up there and also getting back down. I thought, there's no one else here to help me. If anything does go wrong, it's a remote little island. If I hurt myself just for the point of trying to get up there, it's a bit silly. Hey, so I'm just finishing my day number 7, Arctic Circle success day. Parked up in this lovely campsite in Westfjords, right at the northern tip of Iceland. Got myself a little camping spot. Had a bit of a disaster with my dinner, and the rolls which I bought to go with my soup had gone off, so I just had to have a cup of soup, banana, and I'm going to finish off with I've got 5 oat cakes to have. I was going to save them for when I'd bought some cheese, but I didn't have any. So, but yeah, this setting is just gorgeous. Really, sort of only a few other people camped, a few German, Spanish motorhomes, and some Icelandic. The path seems to divide the Icelandic folk from the rest of Europe. But it's been a really good day. After I got off the ferry, I was going to go back to Akureyri, but then it was just a bit too far, so I thought I'll only head 20 kilometers north. Beautiful views though. Riding up, went through this really long tunnel, and then came out the other side and just found the camping spot and pulled up and just had a bit of a recce of see how wet the grass and the soil was. Didn't want the bike keeling over, hopefully it won't. Set the tent up, yeah, and that was me. So I'm going to go and try and get some sleep now, because contrary to the light behind me, it's actually 10:15 at night. So I really need to get some kip. It's been a really long day. Hi everyone. So day 8 here in Iceland. I've just done about 2 hours of riding through. You can see the storm behind me. Just torrential rain really. I set off this morning and I went through a tunnel and got to the other side of a mountain pass after about 5k, and then it was just torrential rain. Hasn't been that windy, which has been a pleasure compared to a few days ago, but it's been pretty rubbish. And also the roads on this peninsula which I'm riding around between paved and unpaved, so I've had quite a lot of challenging roads to take on. It was playing a kind of video game of dodge the pothole, and there's a lot of potholes, so trying to find the right line going through, and in the wet it's just not fun. And I looked at the forecast and I didn't think it was going to be too bad today, hence wearing the spectacles, because I normally, if it's going to be a really rainy day, I'll put my contact lenses in. But just beautiful scenery, as you can see behind me, riding through that. It's just when it dried up, it was spectacular. So yeah, it's been a challenging day. I came all the way over to this peninsula here and followed the road one now. Here, trying to find out it's a place here. Stangvi, which is where I stayed and watched the football, and I rode around here, and then I came back up this fjord, and this is where you can see the dotted line. This is all the off-road which I invested. I came back onto regular road and then more off-road, and this is the horrendous pass that I did over here, and then more off-road, on-road, off-road, and eventually, and then I've come and stopped at the town of Holmvik. So day 9 here. I'm just packing up the bike. I've got my phone and my GoPro charging over there in that little hut, which is where the toilets are. See the mountains behind. I'm heading over to the further into the Westfjords to Isafjord. So this is the morning routine. While I pack up my tent, I always get the stove on, get some boiling water, ready to have some oats, which I can pick up in most of the supermarkets here, some porridge, and then a cup of tea as well. Freezing. It's like some old Russian town that's been abandoned. So it's the morning of day 10. The sun has finally come out in Iceland, although there's clouds all around as well. I'm just cooking my breakfast, but the stove hasn't been able to get hot enough because of the wind, so I'm having sort of lukewarm tea and lukewarm porridge, but it's about the best that I'm going to get this morning. It's my tea there, looking lovely, so welcome to Iceland. So hi everyone, it's the Arctic Rider here, live from Reykjavik. Hopefully behind me you can see me, Reykjavik's famous cathedral. I got here a little bit earlier than expected. After I set off this morning, I had planned to go up to Giza and Gullfoss in the mountains in the southwest near Reykjavik. It was about 60 miles to do, but I got about halfway up the pass and had to turn around. The weather has just been atrocious, bordering on dangerous really. The wind speeds is kind of up at gale force / severe gale force in the mountains there, and I just had to turn around. Even the locals have been saying it's been really dangerous and kind of unprecedented weather, so I'm trying to make the most of it anyway. I'm in Reykjavik seeing some of the sights, although a lot of the stuff on the harbour is all under construction, so it's really quite difficult to get around on the bike, but I've still managed to have a bit of a look around and get some photos and stuff like that. I'm supposed to be meeting Oliver, who's a guy that I met on the ship on the way over from Denmark. He lives in Reykjavik and he said he's going to give me a bed for the night.